Alright, hello guys, it's a purist checking in my first video. Did a video on the press list page. I'll put the link in the description below so you can check that out. It's a bit shaky, but we're getting there, we're getting better. So let's just get straight into it, talk boxing. Now, Oleksander Usyk, the undisputed cruiserweight champion. He won the World Boxing Super Series, the Ali Trophy, the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO lineal, and Ring magazine titles. And the first name that he called out after the fight just happens to be the self-proclaimed fat scouser from Liverpool, Tony Bellew. Now, Tony Bellew is the former WBC champion, and I guess they call him the Emeritus champion, the champion in recess, whatever you want to call it. But essentially, at any point, he can just tell the WBC on a fight for the cruiserweight title, and I guess he's calling that in. Well, he doesn't have to call it in because Usyk called him out anyway. And I think Eddie Hearn said that he wanted the fight to be a heavyweight because that's what he says Tony Bellew is at now. But Bellew told him if it's not for all the marbles, he's not taking the fight. So it doesn't make sense to fight Usyk with all that risk and not have it for a big reward, which will be the undisputed cruiserweight championship. That's your name is written in stone in boxing history. So it only makes sense. Now, what I have to say is the first time I watched Usyk is when he won the WBO belt against Krzysztof Glowacki. I know I'm saying it wrong, but I really don't care. But after 2 or 3 rounds, and you see Usyk move around the ring, you see him show off his skills, the hand speed, the footwork, the ankles, everything, and you just look at him and go, okay, this guy's special. He's not just a normal fighter, he's not just a good fighter, he's a special fighter, he's a special talent. And since then, he's just gone to prove me right. And I mean, from the beginning of the tournament, I picked him to win it, but after watching the Raiders' performance, it looked a bit shaky. And a lot of people are picking Gassiev to win, but he absolutely dismantled him. I mean, Gassiev looked actually quite basic, to be honest. Made him look like an average fighter. Some people say that takes away from the performance, and maybe Gassiev ain't as good as we thought he was, which is possible. I mean, the TBRB, they now rank Gassiev 3rd in the cruiserweight division, behind Raiders. So you never really know. But what we do know is that Usyk was the best in the division, and now he's looking to fight Tony Bellew in a big money fight. People say, what's in it for Usyk other than the money? Beating Tony Bellew, what does that really do for your legacy? That's a lot for your bank account, trust me. But for your legacy, well, we're going to have to see. Usyk actually sparred in the amateurs, and Tony Bellew's recollection of this is saying that Usyk is, and I quote, his worst nightmare. A tall range southpaw with skills to burn and fantastic footwork, which is the basic style breakdown of Usyk. That's exactly what he is, and that's to be honest, that's a style matchup for anyone. And who am I picking this fight? Of course, how should I put it? Anyone choosing in their head with logic and reasoning and watching them fight would have to pick Usyk as the favourite. But with Tony Bellew, as he showed in his last 2 fights, you can't discount him, and he can win on any given night. But I would say the big difference is Usyk does not have a broken Achilles. He's not 30, 36, 38. How old is he really now? He's not that old anymore. He's still in his prime. He's fighting the best. He is in his prime of his life. He's the best he has been, and the best we've seen of him. And the best is probably still more to come as he moves up in weight as well. It's the last fight because I will take some serious damage. Usyk isn't even a big puncher. He's a volume puncher. The combinations, angles, footwork has behind that. So for Bellew to say he's going to take serious damage, he expects to get hit and get hit often. But he does sort of contradict himself, but at the same time he says he's going to be the first person who's hard to hit for Usyk. And I would agree with this. People point out the Adonis Stevenson fight, the Mukabi fight, and say Bellew's not hard to hit, but look, everyone gets hit. Floyd gets hit. Just look at the Mosley fight. It's just how often you get hit. Bellew in that fight, it's quite hard to catch him clean, to be honest. He is slick. His ring IQ is underrated, but his ability and skills wise, even he knows he's much under Usyk when it comes to that. There are levels. He's a level below. But the thing with Bellew, he's not just a boxer. He's a fighter. He's got that heart. He will take it. He'll get up. He'll keep going, and he's gonna test you. He's gonna test your chin. He's gonna test your heart. He's gonna test your resolve. Do you have what it takes? And with Usyk, I do believe that's what it takes. We've seen him get hit a few times, I think it was the Michael Hunter fight where he didn't look his best. I'm not sure if Gassiev touched him, but Radish touched him a few times. And I think Radish has a win over Marco Huck, the current WBA heavyweight champion right now, if you want to count him as that. People count Golovkin's defenses, so you know how it goes. Yeah, first video I have to say something about Golovkin, you guys gonna like that, innit? Oh, mate. But so someone say this will be his last ever fight because of the damage he will take. It's scary to Usyk. Usyk should know I could be in that 9th round, I could be lighting his ass up, but he's not gonna quit, he's not gonna fold. I might have to knock him out, or I'm gonna have to be careful. But it's a fight that you just can't take lightly. But the only thing that disappoints me about Bellew, he keeps saying, when I catch you with this left hook, we're gonna see what it's about. If you're telling a top fighter like Usyk, all you have to do is for 12 rounds avoid my left hook. Because Bellew's right hand, of course he's got power, but it's not like it's a left hook. He's got a lights out left hook. Once he touches you with that, it's over. But we'll have to wait and see if he can catch him with that, which I highly doubt. And to be honest, if he does catch him, I really think Usyk's chin will hold up. He might get dropped, but I believe he'll get up, continue, and see at the 12 rounds and beat Bellew by decision. Now, onto the other cruiserweights. A bit of something that's been annoying me is that the World Boxing Super Series, they've decided that the 3rd weight class will be another cruiserweight tournament. Of course, Usyk won the first one and has all the belts and will be defending those belts against Tony Bellew pretty soon. I'm 90% sure that fight will happen with all the belts on the line as well. So the cruiserweight tournament will happen and there will be no belts on the line. I guess they're just fighting for pride and the Arlene Trophy, which I guess is a good consolation in itself. And to say who the number 2 heavyweight is behind Usyk is, let's say Bellew and Usyk fight in November. The first round will be probably done or finishing or close to being finished. And then once I get to the semi-finals, a couple of the belts could be up for grabs if Usyk decides to vacate and move up. So eventually there could be belts on the line. Or Usyk could decide he wants to still be champ and defend against someone else. I don't know who's on the radar. I'm assuming all the good cruiserweights will go on the tournament, like Radish, Gassiev, the guys I mentioned before, Dotikos, possibly even Lebedev and guys of that nature. I doubt Huck will be in there. But they said the announcement coming this week. But again, with the World Boxing Super Series, these guys, the information they give out, it's been annoying me. I had to search for about 20 minutes this morning just to find out where Inoue was fighting, when he was fighting. Obviously we know the opponent because of the draft, but just small things like that, it gets annoying when, I think it's going to be on ITV box office at 5 o'clock in the morning. They need to stop doing that in the UK. There's been enough pay-per-views this year as it is, and have these lowly fighters fighting on pay-per-view. You might as well just put on YouTube, to be honest. Probably get more views. I'm not sure how much their pay-per-views are doing, but I doubt it's very high. Very, very disappointing, to be honest with you. And even I believe they said they're going to start in September. Well, after the Grove Smith, I guess the Grove Smith fight must have postponed and derailed a lot of things. But a lot of the fights are early October, September. If you're going to promote it, you need to start promoting it now. You can't wait. It's in a very short space of time that they're trying to promote it and get it ready. At least give fans any idea of where the fight's going to be, what time's going to be, which country would help. You know what I'm saying? Like which country, how to get tickets, the date, just so we can know about it, get excited about it. It will be in the zone in America, which I believe helps Eddie Hearn a lot because he's struggling right now. But I guess that's a topic for a different day. But the cruiserweights, to be honest, as a standalone tournament, if you just look at it as this is the tournament having this year, it's not that good. But because of the bantamweights and the light welterweights, which will give you the excitement, the unifications, and you have the cruiserweight on top. I mean, Gassiev Raiders, that is a good fight. I'll be very much looking forward to that fight. I think that'll be a barn burner, a war, a tear up. Dotikos versus pretty much anyone is a good fight. The amount of power these guys carry. The cruiserweight division is stacked. That's hard to deny. It is very stacked. So it'll be good to see what they can do with it the second time around. Hopefully the good matchups and good fights, because other than that, there's nothing really to look forward to. So I guess it's just a quick one this time. Hopefully I'm not looking as awkward and as bad as the last one, but yeah, Purist signing out. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.